You know that saying, how you do one thing is how you do everything? Well, let me break it down into a more digestible format so that you can actually apply that to your life in a productive way. Yes, in a general sense, the effort you put towards something, the perspective you put towards something, the energy you put towards something, the prioritization, etc., right? There's general aspects that show you how you just operate in life on a general term. But more specifically, if you can actually pinpoint the specific qualities that you want, and you see how you do those qualities in other areas of your life, you'll see where there may be a disconnect or where there may be things you're doing great, right, that you need to work on. For example, how do you commit to things, right? So if you are trying to work on your ability to commit in relationships, to commit to jobs, whatever it is, how do you commit to your fitness routine? How do you commit to new habits that you've been trying to implement? How do you commit to, keeping your promises or keeping your word, both to yourself, that's a whole nother topic, and to other people, etc.? How do you operate? What's your relationship to commitment? And then see which areas, that you may want to apply commitment to. That's just one example. Obviously, communication. How is your communication with your friends? How's your communication with yourself? How's your communication with the universe? How's your communication relationships in work, etc., with your family? How is your communication? Look at your relationships with communication. And then if you're trying to improve your communication in one area, now that we're starting to fix how we communicate in general, we see how we've been operating with communication. Now, how do we want to communicate instead? And how can we start showing up in the other areas to do it for this new place? Now, you can really apply this to any quality that you're looking to implement or improve, or just kind of check in on and see if you're doing well, right? Because how you do one thing is how you do everything, but make it more specific so you can actually use it. Pick the one thing that you feel like you have a problem with or that you want to work on, and look at the relationship you have with that thing in all of the other areas in your life and see how you operate and show up with that thing. Check yourself. And then we can start to be like, oh, so I'm not doing what I don't have that good of a relationship as I thought I did. Okay, so now I can start, once you fix it in these areas, use the other areas. Don't just fix it in one area. Use the other areas to start to fix it and build that habit. And then you start to actually naturally do it in the area that you really want to.